Hi, I'm Jackie of Vero, and today we are going to talk about the Col del Balt Winery and why you definitely need to check it out if you are in search of some high-quality Prosecco from a traditional, family-run and small winery. As we talked about in our previous video on Prosecco, we'll pop the link to that up above if you want to check that video out. Prosecco is a very big appellation that spans over an area of nearly 70,000 acres that spreads across 9 provinces and within 2 regions of Italy, Veneto and Friuli-Venezia Giulia. They have an annual production of 500 million bottles. With so much quantity, it's not always easy to find good quality Prosecco, ones that have it all. Acidity, floral and fruit accents, and even some minerality, all with nice balance. But luckily for us, Vero founder Sheila Donahue came across Carlo and Fabio Sanzonvo, owners of the Col del Balt Winery, formerly known as Sanzonvo. They enjoy working with modern techniques and technology, but in a natural way that always respects the terroir of the Valdobbiadene hills and their homeland in the vineyards, as well as the traditions of this historic winemaking region. Fabio and Carlo are third-generation wine growers of Prosecco. They took over from their father, Graziano, and their grandfather, Mansueto, even earlier. They were born and raised in the beautiful green land of breathtaking beauty that is Valdobbiadene, the historic heart of the highest quality Prosecco in Italy, where the wines produced from this region can have superiore or superior mentioned directly on the label. The Col del Balt Winery takes its name from the hill on top of which the winery is located. And it's definitely a privileged location since it displays the perfect combination of soil and weather. The soils of Col del Balt consist mainly of argilla, or a calcareous clay with sandstone, and therefore they have a perfect water-holding capacity. It's just enough for the vine to access water in drought conditions while also being well-draining and not drowning the vineyard. These factors, combined with these steep slopes, mean that the soils are easily and quickly drained of excess water under rainy conditions. This is just one of the big differences between Valdobbiadene DOCG, the more controlled area, and the more broader interregional Prosecco DOC area. This small area between Valdobbiadene and Conegliano is a microclimatic zone perfectly adapted to producing Glera's light, floral, fresh, and fruity sparkling wines. It is cool, yet sunny, and the hillside slopes capture the sun and funnel breezes just right that keep the grapes dry and without too much moisture. In the autumn, near harvest, extreme diurnal temperature swings allow the grapes to develop flavors and characteristics that are unique to this area. The end result becomes a Prosecco Superiore DOCG with structure, aromatic properties, and balance that you don't find in most Prosecco DOCs that are found down in the flatland plains. The Col del Balt lineup is made up of only sparkling white wines made with the Glera grape variety. This shouldn't come as a surprise given the area, but it definitely does not mean that there isn't variety in the lineup. In their wines, we can find many different styles and flavors and types of Prosecco to explore. Responding to current demand for drier wines, there is the brut version of the Prosecco Valdobbiadene, which has only 6 grams per liter of residual sugars. It is crisp and clean with a light yellow color and a lovely effervescence. There are notes of pear with a minerality flavor and a citrusy, slightly bitter finish that is quite lovely. For adventurous, sparkling sippers, you should have a look at Codola, a very particular wine. It's made, once again, with Glera grapes, but instead of using the usual Prosecco Charmat method of tank fermentation, this wine is made with the traditional method of natural fermentation happening in the bottle. The wine is not disgorged, and therefore it is unfiltered since it is bottled on the lees, also known as col fondo in Italian. Personally, I really love this wine because if you hold the bottle up to the light, you can see the shifting beauty in the lees movements within the liquid. These lees left in the bottle give unique characteristics to the wine, letting it continue to evolve long after most normal Proseccos are bottled. And now, for the star of the show, the Conegliano Valdobbiadene Prosecco Superiore DOCG Extra Dry, which I'm going to taste with you guys today. This extra dry version of Prosecco is the original and more traditional one, with approximately 14 grams per liter of natural residual sugars. And I am so excited to get to try this today because it has been given 93 points by Vinepair and was the highest rated of their 20 best Proseccos of 2023. Not only is this a sign that enjoying this wine is going to be a treat, but it's also a testament to the quality of Col del Balt Proseccos. So let's get tasting. There's lovely aromas of fruit, like a fruit cocktail of apples, pears, and even some peach. It's dominant with the fruit notes, but overall it's got a nice balanced nose. And when we taste it, that balance also comes out in the mouth. It's got fruit and minerality, and thanks to the bubbles, it has a nice mouthfeel and a pleasant finish. You can taste the residual sugar, but it's not even really noticeable. You just know it's there because of the crisp acidity that helps to balance out those natural sugars. Overall, it's a very lovely sipping wine to enjoy, especially on a summer day or an aperitivo with friends. So thank you very much for watching and joining us today. If you are curious to taste these Proseccos and this highly rated extra dry Prosecco, you can find the link to the Vero shop in the description below, along with other resources about Col del Balt and Prosecco in general. Remember to hit like and subscribe so that I'll see you with the next video.